Come out of a fight, forget it. As normal, I wanted to get a shot, so we went in.
Within seconds, the angry hippo turns on them.
I ran for my life. I can just remember right behind me the crashing of the bushes. He was making a snorting sound, and suddenly there was nothing.
The filmmakers go back to investigate.
When the water floods, it undermines the banks, it weakens them. And what had happened with a 3-ton hippo bull charging behind us, he had collapsed the bank.
The hippo fell down the steep bank to his death.
If that bank hadn't have collapsed, he would have just trampled me down and then bit me in half with these massive jaws that he has.
A lucky escape from an animal with one fierce bite.
It's time for the Can-Am Spring Fever sales event. Get a cat
Small on the block, man.
Ace is a place where lawn advice is always free. And speaking of free, ...
Don't miss the BOGO sale at Ace. Buy one select item, get another designated item free. Now through Monday only.
Who's the genius who puts a girl in heels on a subway grate?
Miss Monroe, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a little cranky when you're hungry.
Better?
Much better.
This thing will never make the cut.
If you had $1 for every dollar car insurance companies say they'll save you by switching, you'd have like a ton of dollars. But how are they saving you those dollars? A lot of companies might answer or no comment. Then there's Esurance. Born online, raised by technology, and majors in efficiency. So whatever they save, you save. Hassle, time, paperwork, hair tearing out, and yes, especially dollars. That's auto and home insurance for the modern world. Backed by Allstate. Click or call.
Why do we put so much effort into engineering the Can-Am Defender? Well, why do you put so much effort at everything you do? Because a job worth doing is worth doing right. Can-Am Defender. Tough, capable, clever.
Sunday. They say size doesn't matter. Try telling that to these giants. They're large and in charge. The giraffe is the world's tallest mammal. His legs alone tower above many humans. This calf hopes to become one of the really big boys, if he survives some unfriendly felines. And the flightless ostrich, fast, tall, and heavy. One kick from this guy could kill a lion. Super-sized giants, all new Sunday beginning at 8 on Nat Geo Wild.
Every year, South Africa's coastline is host to an amazing marine spectacle. The Sardine Run. Millions of sardines in the warmer Indian Ocean, attracting droves of predators.
Try and find us some action and we'll go in on it, over.
Filmmaker Peter Lamberti was filming the event when he came across something incredible.
I've been filming the Sardine Run for 17 years now, and to get the action on the Sardine Run can sometimes be very difficult. Only twice before on the Sardine Run have we ever encountered killer whales, and once I was in the water with them, but didn't get a shot. I was about 10 meters away from Brent Addison, and he got the shot.
2 killer whales were hunting the dolphins, feeding on the sardines.
The one had a dolphin, a full-grown dolphin, in its mouth. It had torn big chunks out of the dolphin and lacerated it.
Orcas rarely allow divers to get so close.
It swam towards me almost as if it wanted to offer me the dolphin. I carried on filming, by this time hoping and praying that I had the camera switched on and it was actually recording what I was seeing, because it was absolutely awesome to be in the water with these 2 huge killer whales.
You must remember, a killer whale is 40 times the size of a human being, and here it's got this little dolphin in its mouth. It could have eaten it in about 2 bites. You can see by all the little marks in it that it's been playing with this thing for a while, but it hasn't started to eat it yet. And I think that is quite amazing.
Killer whales normally devour their prey in huge chunks. But the filmmakers distract them. A saving grace for some other common orca prey, seals.
The seals were visibly worried about the killer whales because they didn't let them out of their sight. They were all huddled together in a little ball, like hanging upside down on the surface, watching.
A bizarre spectacle for man and mammal. Cheetahs are among Africa's most skilled hunters, but they work at it. Mothers spend months teaching their young the tools of the trade. But sometimes those lessons get derailed.
We were on holiday in Kruger National Park. We saw a female cheetah with her 3 cubs walking in the opposite direction. And then all of a sudden she disappeared. We decided we're not going to see her again, and we turned around. Out of the blue, the cheetah was there, and she was on a little steenbok.
A steenbok is a small antelope. Cheetahs use them to teach their offspring to hunt. The mother catches the animal, then releases it for her cubs to capture. But before the chase begins, an unwelcome visitor interferes.
All of a sudden, a jackal came out and started nipping her tail.
See you on the next